friends. I thought I'd just do like a little ASMR cooking video. I'm making some soup. I got green onions that are cooking and some mushrooms. Very noisy in there. Just with some olive oil. And then I chop up some broccoli. I'm going to throw that in. That'll hopefully make the pot a little less hot. I like when the green onion gets real fragrant like that. And the mushrooms, you can see, are giving off some water. I'll turn down the heat a little bit, but got that. I'm not going to use all the broccoli, so I'll save that for later. I also have some frozen chicken that I had off of a rotisserie chicken from Costco. And I also made chicken stock from the chicken carcass and an onion. So it's not like very flavorful stock, but it'll do. Now, the next step here is to add some chicken. I'm doing it all one-handed, which is hard. Let's see if I can accomplish that, or, you know what, I just don't want you to see how dirty my kitchen is. Set that there for a second. Take out big pieces like that. Another big piece like that. Let's start right there. Oh, I hate the feeling, the oily feeling on my fingers. Rinse that off. Cooked chicken, by the way. So that helps cool down the pot. I'll probably turn up the heat now. Whoa. This old stove works fine for me, but I don't love it. I'm going to let that defrost in there. Steam the veggies a little more, and then I'm going to add more things to it. And while that's happening, I'll show you, first of all, the end of the pot here. You can stick your spoon in it, and that's a good place for it to lay, and that way you don't need to put it on a spoon rest or anything like that. My oven is in English and in French, which I think is so cute. Oven pour push to turn, pousser et tourner. Moyenne, min and max, I guess are the same in English and French, but medium is different. That's it. I've never set that clock, but I think that my parents set it when they came to visit. What time is that? It'll be 8:45. Is it really that late? No, 7:45. Gosh, 7:46, 7:47. I think that's what time it is. Airplane time. Ooh. Okay, I might just add some things in there to get it going a little bit more. I'm going to add some soy sauce and some rice vinegar. It'll give it a nice kind of like sourness, salty and sour. Just do here again for a second. Here are the other things. I will put some sesame oil. Sometimes I do this, I save this for the end, but I'm going to do it now. squeezes of that. Toasty umami. And then at the end, once the soup is all done, I'm going to add that. A scoop of that. Oh, it's so good. I've watched lots of video about how to make your own spicy chili paste. Like with lots of fried onions and things like that. But for now, this'll do. I haven't ever made my own. The veggies seem pretty cooked. The chicken's still a little frozen. Not bad. Okay. I need to put some things away, and then I'll be back. Okay, now I've got the front-facing camera on, so if everything is just switched around, it's because of that. Everything is going here pretty well. I have my stock, which I don't know yet how flavorful that's going to be. Give it a shake. It's all separated. I don't know, when you make stock, do you skim off the fat? Or do you keep it in there? I could Google it. I could have followed any sort of recipe when I made the stock, but I didn't. So I think that's just how it is. If it's not tasting all that great, I can add a little bit of that. It's okay. I have also rice noodles that I'm going to put right into it. I'm not going to pre-cook these. I'll just cook them in the broth. And then I have an egg to drop in at the end. And I make some pretty tasty soup. Okay, stay out of here, cat. First I need to measure up. I have found that 2 cups of liquid works really well for the soup, for me, for 1 serving. Get all the fat. That's too much fat. I'm gonna scoop some of it off. Gotta save some of it for the jar. But it like all came out in here. Because it was at the top. I think that's a more reasonable amount of fats. There we go. Just a little bit extra. Okay. Turn it right up. Put this away. Bring it to a boil, and then add the noodles, add the egg, and then add the chili. I think I'll put the chili in the bowl. Ooh. It's gonna be this big bowl. BRB. Alright, it's still not boiled yet, but I'm gonna have a drink. Because I'm so fancy. I've got my Soda Stream already spooted. There you go. And to make it real fancy, I'm going to add a little lime juice. Real lime is good, but this is cheaper. Okay. Now, we wait a little longer. Be right back. Oh, you watch that for a second. so ready to boil. I know some days I don't feel super chit-chatty. I don't really know what to talk about, but that's okay. We can just hang out. You don't need to force anything. There it goes. See, this is kind of my version of like instant noodles. Now I do eat instant noodles too, but this is my version of instant noodles. It's good to have variety. Okay. I'll use the rest of this package of vermicelli rice noodles. The other one back in. This is the kind of instant noodles that I eat. It's really good. Okay. I like these ones because they're straight noodles, so they don't. The other ones get all kind of like, that are all long and looped, not cut, get all tangled with one another when you try and take them out, and then they end up everywhere in your whole kitchen. And these go down very rapidly, like that. Very nice. Garbage is full. I'll just take that out. I really hate that chore. Taking out the garbage. Okay, and these noodles cooked like immediately, so basically done. Turn off the heat. And whack, on goes the egg. There we go. I like to break the yolk. It makes the broth really creamy. Okay, I'm gonna switch back. As you can see, this is what it looks like. Turn the heat off, of course, so it's not boiling anymore, but does that look yummy to you? Oh, I don't know if I can do this one-handed. I'm sure I can. Wiggle, wiggle. Get on out, little mushroom. Good. I'm going to need to add the spices. Yep. Yum. So good. Okay, that's it. That's my bowl of soup. I'm here in my dark room. I have the soup. The soup I find is great because it has such minimal cleanup. Just one pot and one cutting board, basically. And the problem, though, is that it doesn't, like, if you make a bigger batch of it, it doesn't really keep very well as leftovers for the rice noodles, so it's kind of like a one and done. It's hot. That's good. Thanks for watching.